Welcome back to Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I'm Pendant.
And this is MH Hauser 321.
Today we are traveling to the mysterious Eastern Palace in the east.
Yes, it's the first dungeon you encounter. No, not technically the first one, but
First one that counts.
Yeah, the first real one.
Here we are facing the miniature Armos Knights statues that, when you get close to them, they want your autograph. Like fangirls, they are.
Statues can be dangerous. You know, who says a statue can't kill you? That's what gargoyles are.
Well,
I mean, technically, right?
True, and also gravity, with high plane, they can fall on you and smash you. They're heavy.
Are you saying that a statue's gonna fall on you? Is that what you're saying? It's funny.
Here we are in the bowling, where some guy is practicing his bowling skills.
There's a giant bowling ball right there.
Those are hard to dodge. Here we're getting some exercise on the stairs.
Yeah, this dungeon, there's not a lot to say about this dungeon. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, I guess you could give people kind of, I mean, I know everyone who's if you're at this point into the video, you understand the game because only nerds really watch this, you know. But well, not only nerds, but whatever, you know, if you're watching this, you know what Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past is. So, I guess you could explain to people the layout of how dungeons works, like, you know, what's inside of them and stuff, generally.
In most of these dungeons, you're looking for 4 items. A map, to show you where stuff is. A compass, to tell you where the boss is. A big key, to be able to get to the boss room, and to find the 4th thing. This is the treasure of the dungeon.
The treasure, yeah. That's what. Well, that's my favorite part.
Right
we
here,
usually
right here, you'll see an anti-fairy. You can't do anything about them yet, but we will in the future. Oh, there's a map.
The anti-fairies look a lot like the. I'm not sure what their exact name is, but they turn you into bunnies in the Dark World dungeons. They don't look. I don't know. They have the same type of shape, I guess, if you ask me. You know what I'm talking about? They're like bright yellow.
Sparkly things, yeah.
So we usually skip them. I mean, not always, but we usually skip the map and the compass.
Because these first 2 dungeons are pretty much redundant. You know, we pretty much follow straight paths. There's no extra going around corners and stuff. It's like follow path, you're at the boss.
We're sort of, I wouldn't say we're experts by any means, but we're sort of like, together as a team, we're kind of like grizzled veterans. We know this game a little bit better than most,
so
we don't even need them.
Now later dungeons, we might need them.
Well, yeah, there's like, the last 3 dungeons are the hardest as far as getting lost-wise, and I think it's Turtle Rock, the one with the platforms, that's the hardest one to not get lost in.
That's the one where we actually used a guide for it.
Yeah. I mean, we could use the map and go through all the normal means, but we were just like, no, we're going to get the pathway right here and do it in like 5 minutes as opposed to taking 30, 45.
Those were, I think, those are either stealth pulses or mini stealth pulses. Older, bigger stealth pulses, you need a bomb to kill them, but these things, just swords, will just take them out.
Right. What does the compass do? I mean, I know what it does, but tell people what it does.
Well, as I explained before, it's supposed to show the bosses.
Right, but like it uses the map to show you where the boss is, I guess is what I'm saying.
True.
I wish we could have gone into detail and showed people how the maps work, but it's not really necessary.
Yeah, in future Zelda games, like I think in Twilight starting Twilight Princess or maybe Skyward Sword, it showed you where the treasure chests were too.
Yeah. What we just passed there was the big chest.
Yeah, we can't. Unfortunately, we can't open that yet.
The big chest holds an item. You know, that's where all the item of each dungeon is. Oh, I love these levels. The dark world levels, or whatever you want to call them, the shadow.
Yeah, where we but then got that lamp. Right, we see nothing right now.
So what's the item of this dungeon? You're an expert. I mean, I know. I'm just asking you to say it.
Oh. Did you want to spoil it? It is the Bow&Arrow.
Right. That's not spoiling it. I'm telling you, if people are watching this video, they know what's in the dungeon.
Here we got hit there, so we couldn't outrace them, so we just took the hit. Back to the flood right now, across from another angle.
I mean, basically, when you enter the dungeon, your first goal is to find the big key. Find the big key, and then you work your way to the chest, and then once you find the chest, you work your way to the boss. And that's the general layout.
Simple 1, 2, 3. And TKO.
I thought this was pretty cool, that little animation of the anti-fairies there, circling that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not an animation, I just think it's cool.
And then there's the...
I tried to throw that jar through that wall there. I realized you can't do that. Sucks.
Boom. One more thing to kill, and... Base shells.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you can read that, but it says anti-fairy there. Okay. I think there's a couple more like that in here.
He's misspelled.
I didn't misspell it. That'd be right.
Nope.
It's anti-fairy.
He spelled anti wrong.
No. If I did, I'll fix it by the time people are watching this. I'll fix it right now when we get done. I didn't see it. I looked, but you're probably right. I've misspelled things before in the past.
I'm a lost speller. Oh, and here's the bow.
It's booby-trapped.
And you're attacked by flying heads and skeletons. If you jump, I don't know if we're doing this or not, but if you jump down those barrels, you get some fairies. So if you're low on health, or just want to get an extra... Oh, we are going down there.
Professionals right there, that's skill.
Yeah. Except for there, we're probably going to catch a fairy. Yes.
Did we not have the bug net? Oh, yeah, we did. I don't know why we didn't catch one. Maybe we already had one or something? Oh, we just were weird, we didn't catch one, did we?
I think now we're going to go put them back down or something. So we can do it again.
There's not a lot of redeemable things to say about the first 3 dungeons in the Light World. I mean, just trying to think of memorable things.
The only thing memorable is that as you'll see in a few videos, is the boss fight from the 3rd temple.
Yeah.
If you haven't done it ever done in your life, let's say it's interesting.
Were you talking about the Aghanim one?
No, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, what's his name? Wormhole? Hermhole?
Yeah.
I can't remember his name right now. Moldworm, yeah. He is, yeah, that's probably the most memorable thing about the Light World is the Moldworm boss.
If you know what I'm talking about, now the boss himself isn't that tough. I mean, he's pretty much a cakewalk. Get right. It's his special ability.
Right.
Which like I said, once we get there, you'll see what we're talking about.
I always misspell his name too. Moldworm. I think it's something else. I don't know exactly. Top of my head. I'm trying to look for it. Also, I mean, a lot of the first dungeons, the first 3 dungeons, is also about item collecting. So.
Yeah. Which all dungeons are item collecting, but.
I mean, the in-betweens.
Yeah.
well, the way the game plays out, like they build it, you're supposed to get these things before you do it, so it's like, you know, kind of.
Here are the green Igors where you have to either shoot them in the eye with an arrow or with a pot when their eyes are open.
Oh.
Otherwise,
Did it just say that right there? I missed it.
yeah. Otherwise, they're invincible.
Oh. I was wondering why this wasn't right. I put one of these in the wrong order. Let's hope they're both not in the wrong order. No, okay. Moldorm. Moldorm is his name. I know it sounds like Moldworm, but it's really Moldorm. I looked it up. Which is weird. And that's why at first I was like, when I was building this whole thing, I was like,
Tomato,
did he say Moldworm?
tomato.
And this,
Ketchup.
this little thing there on the ground, that it signifies that you're at a boss. I know you people know this, but I feel like it's worth saying. It looks pretty cool. I mean, what is it really? It's like a bull's horn.
Or like a ram's horns.
Yeah, and it's always on in every single dungeon. It's the little things in this game that make it so great, to be honest.
Like trying to dodge bosses or try to kill them. Like.
Yeah, or like that game that we discovered. You know, it's just like it has cool mini games built into the game. You know.
Alright, here we go for the boss fight. Caesar right there.
That's because I was just being dumb. I don't know what you would call that. One of these is actually in the wrong order. I hope I don't give you that one. It's page 1 and it goes 1, then 4, so it's a good thing I numbered them. Have to take it apart and fix it. What were these things called again?
Igors.
Igors?
Because Blood and Gold has eye bosses. Never heard that before.
Yeah, and snakes are called ropes. Right?
Yep.
Isn't that right?
Yep. And keys are massive. Here are the giant Armos knights. Right now he's wasting the arrows.
They're not very hard.
It's 3 arrows for the first 5, then the last one turns red, and it'll take like 6 or 5 arrows. Shoot out, go, 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 go! I know why he was dodging right there. Just a rapid fire arrow in my space. But
I'm just being silly.
silliness.
I think I run out of arrows.
Yep. And the last one we had to kill by hand. Just like the old-fashioned fights.
He's angry, dude. He went aggro on us.
He's red with anger.
This guy's insane.
But obviously we kill him because that's around. We're using our spin attack right here.
This is just a weird tactic to kill him. Oh, man.
Jumping right to our sword. They don't hit me this
Look like
time.
idiots.
Here we go, first, second heart container. And we get the Pendant of Courage.
Well, that's pretty much it, guys. End of this episode.
We'll see you next time for another Let's Play co-op.
Yeah, another magnificent co-op. Best ever in the world.
See ya.
Bye.